Hey guys, welcome to my new series. I have a bit of an addiction. I play Slayer on RuneScape. I've been playing for many years and for some reason I just can't get away from Slayer. I've gotten Slayer 99 times, many times over the last 15 years, but I've never really enjoyed other areas of the game as much. So, my goal for this series is to use Slayer to motivate me to complete other areas of the game on my Iron Man. Create a spinning wheel with all the non-Slayer tasks I'd like to complete, and after every Slayer task, I'll be sending a spin and completing one of these tasks on the wheel. Tasks are designed to be that of a similar time commitment to a Slayer task, and I'm hoping that this brings the variety and rewarding nature of Slayer that I love and applies it to the rest of the game. With that, let's get into it. I'm gonna grab my first Slayer task. Well, wouldn't say my first. And we got 12 Dark Beasts. So let's take a look before I complete this task at the little spinning wheel that I've set up. Hey guys, it's future me here. So I've just realized I'm terrible at making coherent videos and deleted the first few minutes of myself explaining the task wheel and how it works. Over the course of this first episode, I've had a few thoughts and decided to revise how the task selection wheel functions. Essentially, it's the same process now, except I've made the wheel a little more comprehensible. So bear with me during this first episode, as the wheel you'll see during this episode looks significantly more cluttered and confusing than the one I'm going to be using going forward and showing you right now. Essentially how the wheel worked before is I had, for example, 10 complete Tithe Farm tasks on there because I wanted to complete the Tithe Farm 10 times in order to reach my goal. And what I was going to do if I ever landed on Tithe Farm one run, I would complete the task and then delete it from the wheel and just could keep deleting tasks until they were gone and my goal was complete. But it just made the wheel so cluttered that I decided instead of having 100, 200 slices on the wheel, I would just have one slice for every goal, so they have an equal weight to each task. And then when I'm finally finished, I've rolled this one Tithe Farm run 10 times and my goal there is finished, then I will just delete that task from the wheel. And as I get new tasks, I'll add them to the wheel. For example, when I get to raids or God War bosses, I'll be adding those tasks to the wheel. So to start this episode off, we rolled the one woodcutting level. But during my trial run of this concept, I actually rolled one thieving level. So in the beginning of this episode, you're going to see me starting off with my thieving level task, and then that's going to go right into the woodcutting level task, because I didn't want to kind of cheat myself out of the task right off the get-go, and I really want to try and stick to these rules that I've created for myself. So thanks for bearing with me, and let's get into this first episode. So here we are. I know what you're saying. That's clearly thieving and not woodcutting. The issue is, before I decided I was going to record my progress, I did a spin on the wheel and it came up with one thieving level. So what I'm going to do is this Slayer task, before I go and kill these 12 Dark Beasts, which is going to take about 5 seconds, I'm going to do however many hours of woodcutting and thieving it is to complete both the tasks, that I don't feel like I cheated myself. And because I also would really like to get some Ranner seeds, because I am extremely low on prayer potions. So I'll see you in, I wonder how long it's gonna be. Let's reset this and we'll go for a second and see how much XP per hour we get, and then I'll come back and give you an update on how long this is probably gonna take me. Alright, so we were getting extremely lucky and I was sitting up at about 80k experience per hour, but things are starting to become a little more realistic now as this guy's bonked me on the head about the last 10 times in a row. So I think we're going to be able to average out around 60, maybe 65,000 experience per hour. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to go into a full inventory, then I'll bank my seeds in a seed box. I'm like pointing on my screen, but you guys obviously can't see me. I'll bank them over here, and then I might just hop into my house through the spirit tree and like heal up that way, instead of actually bringing food, but we'll see. I haven't quite decided that yet. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys in probably a couple hours and show you what the loot's like. Alright, we're making some progress here. I'm staying strong around like 65k XP an hour, so it should just be like a sub 2 hour task. I think I have another hour and a bit to go. I'm only 74 thieving, so it's not, you know, 100% success rate or anything, but I'd say I'm doing decent. Like, I'm getting a good few pickpockets, and it seems like pretty good. I mean, I have 6 Ranar seeds in this inventory somehow. I think I'm up to, what am I at? 914 pickpockets overall, and I'm at 12 Ranar seeds. So this is honestly substantially better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure if I just got super lucky. But one thing I am going to have to do is make some more dodgy necklaces, because I went through almost 4 and I'm only, you know, a third through the level, a little over a third through the level, so I might have to make a few more of those in a second. We'll see, but yeah, so far I'm super stoked about having 12 Ranar seeds to plant, because I am always out of prayer potions, especially now that I've hit, I'm 93 Slayer, so I've been getting the Cerberus tasks. I'm trying to get the Primordials and the Pegasians. I got the Eternal one quite soon, but I haven't gotten any of the other 2 yet, and Cerberus just dummies my prayer potions, which is really annoying. So yeah, I'm super stoked to be doing this right now. Alright, so here we are coming to our first task goal, which is going to be our thieving level. It is 75 thieving. What is this? Gemstalls and gnomes. Interesting. I know it's 75, there's like a couple diary tasks for 75 thieving, but I've already like boosted up and done them all, so I'm not actually getting anything from that. I'm gonna thieve for just a little bit longer to use up this dodgy necklace, because I don't want to have a half-charged dodgy necklace in my bank. A little bit OCD and certain types of things, I guess. And then as soon as I use that up, we'll take a look and see what I've gotten experience-wise and seed-wise, because that's kind of the reason I'm doing thieving at Master Farmers, is because of that. I need those seeds. So yeah, we'll take a look at that in a second as soon as I use up this necklace. Alright, so here we are, finished our thieving level, and let's take a look at the seed vault and go over a few of the things we got. Actually, maybe there's a way I can get the loot tab to show up a bit better over here. Let me check into that. So here I am again, a day later. As I was editing, I realized that rather than showing you guys my Master Farmer loot, I was talking about my Master Farmer loot and showing you a random Google Chrome page. So over here is a loot from 74 to 75 thieving at the Master Farmers, 1.27 mil GP if you were to be a non-Iron Man and cared about the value. But somehow I got 30 Ranar seeds, which is insane. I would have never expected it to be such a good source. I mean, I knew this is basically the meta for getting Ranar seeds, and it's how Iron Men do it. But that's honestly just a crazy amount considering I'm 74 at the time thieving. And the other big thing is I got tons of hop seeds for birdhouse runs, which is just fantastic. Everything else is kind of I don't care so much about, but hop seeds and Ranar seeds, even the 22 toadflax seeds, those are all going to come in super useful. So to go over my gear and my process a little bit, I had the Rogue's outfit, the Artie Hard Diary cloak, and I was using the Shadow Veil spell, which is from the Kingdom Divided quest in the Arceus spellbook. So I read a lot, and like people in my clan and stuff, they suggest like waiting and getting 93 thieving for Master Farmers, so you like don't fail at all. But after calculating my fail rate, which I did basically by calculating how many successful thieves I had versus how many dodgy necklaces I used. So essentially, dodgy necklace has a 25% chance to stop you from getting stunned, so you know how many times you were stopped from getting stunned by the dodgy necklace, and you can use that number to calculate how many times you did get stunned on average. Oh, sick. Kraken tentacle. Alright, back to my point. So you can use that 25% success chance on the dodgy necklace to go back and calculate how many times you were actually stunned, and then you can use that to figure out the percentage of times that you successfully thieved. And it turned out that for me, the success rate was 94%. That doesn't mean that I successfully thieved 94% of the time. It just means that I was not stunned when I was caught 94%, or I was not stunned when caught or had a successful thieve 94% of the time. So basically, it felt really good. It didn't feel like I was messing around and like getting stunned all the time. It felt like I was actually making decent progress, and I would say to get 30 Ranar seeds in an hour and a half, can't complain about that at 74 thieving. So overall, this task definitely a win in my books, and I'll probably be doing it for the next few levels. Is this a tree? There it is. Okay, yeah, just laggy. So basically, you run around the swamp. I think I might need a rake for some sort of, yeah, clear vines. I think that might require a rake. Anyways, what you do is we're cutting mushrooms. You have a chance to get the actual Sulicep mushrooms. Numulite's good. I got a super lucky drop in my bank. I'll show you guys that sometime later, but it requires these guys in mass quantities. So basically we're running around, we're gonna cut this, and then it's gonna go probably over to that one or this one, and you basically just run in a circle back and forth, cutting these trees. And you can see it's, 127 XP a drop, so it's a decent experience. And there's also the chance at fossils, Mortmire fungus, which I probably won't be keeping. I actually haven't checked if I can note these with the leprechaun near the teak trees. That might be an idea if it's possible, so maybe I'll give that a shot on my next go round, but yeah, we'll see. But basically we're sitting here chopping this. We're gonna save the fossils and the numulite, and yeah, just go at her. And there we have it. Of course, completely AFK, but we hit 71 wood cutting. Another 84,000. Oh, look, I can use a crystal axe. Okay, so geared up for okay, that's it. I'm geared up for Dark Beast here, and basically the reason why, I'll just show you guys real quick. I brought it with me, but the reason why I like getting the Numulite is because I got spooned one of these ancient wyvern shields, and I haven't quite got it fully charged. I'm not 100% sure if the stats go up anymore. We'll figure that out. What is that? 80 / 72 stab, 75 crush. I'll just put those in. It looks like it stays the same. So I'm not actually 100% certain why. What happens if I empty it? That was dumb. That was really dumb. Okay, so I regret so much. Anyways, so I just went and wasted like thousands of Numulite, and I'll have to get those back at some point. Terrible, terrible clip. Curiosity here has killed the cat. Anyways, let's get into Dark Beasts. The reason why I do these is basically because they're a quick task. There's not any drops I'm really motivated. Okay, got my summer pie so I can get through this stupid hole in the wall. Although it probably took me more time to go back and get the pie than it did to just walk around. Anyways, we're here at Dark Beasts. I've got like 12 on task or something. It's definitely like one of those quick tasks. Takes like almost no time at all to do, so they're always awesome to do. The other thing, some people extend them because they obviously have superiors, and their superiors have like the highest chance of dropping the mute heart and stuff. But yeah, unless you're like done your Slayer gains and that's the only thing you're hunting, I just can't see the reason to extend these guys. So I'm going to quickly bang out 12 of these, and then we'll go get a new Slayer task and roll another spin and see what we're going to get up to next. Alright, so our next task here is 182 Fire Giants, but I honestly don't have any interest in doing it. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Fire Giants. They don't really give me anything. More Dark Beasts. Alright, I guess I can bang out that task for some quick points. Let's go back to our wheel now. And for just a quick insert here, guys, I'm gonna cut out all the nonsense I was doing with this wheel spin, because as we know from the start, I've totally changed up the wheel and how it works. But then we'll get right back into the spin and carry on with the episode. And yes, I do now have 2 Kraken Tentacles in my inventory because they decided to drop pretty much back to back. Next spin here, let's see what we get. Huh. Okay, well that's gonna take a little bit. I'll be back once I've finished doing 10k cannonballs. Or sorry, 1k cannonballs. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a stopwatch on to see how long this is gonna take me. Cannonballs are pretty AFK heavy, but and I unfortunately only have the 4 ammo mold, so I'll have to make do with that. Anyways, I got my timer going up here, and I will see you guys when we are done 1000. Okay, so here we are finishing up our cannonballs. Took 28 minutes. Probably I messed around for a couple of those minutes. I think around 25 minutes for 1000 cannonballs is pretty close to what I could have done, give or take a couple minutes. I just had to go and do something in real life, so I was AFK for a little bit, but I'm honestly not sure if that was like 10 seconds or 5 minutes. I wasn't really timing myself. Anyways, I'm going to finish this inventory up, and I just haven't changed from my last Dark Beast task, so that should be pretty quick in and out over there. And then we'll go back to getting yet another task. This is actually so far working out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. I've already, you know, done a thieving level, wood cutting level, made 1000 cannonballs. It feels like I'm actually doing some stuff other than Slayer, which is a nice feeling. Okay, Dark Beasts are done. So that was 39 minutes to do 1000 cannonballs and a Dark Beast Slayer task. Not too bad. I'm gonna go pick a task here, we'll do a spin, and then I'm gonna hop into a herb lore run. Get my birdhouses done, because I've been slacking on those quite a bit. It's running. Fire Giants again. What if they just give me Fire Giants and Dark Beasts the last... I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Give me something that's worth my time here. Nah, I don't feel like doing that. I didn't think it would be that hard to get a task, but... Rolls now. Oh, goodness gracious. This guy is just killing me here. He's just killing me. Give me something that's enjoyable. Steel dragons, whatever. I'll do some steel dragons, but I'm gonna have to sort out my shield quickly, so I'll figure that out. Alright, so I'm just finishing up my farm run here, and I'm realizing I forgot to actually roll another task to do before my Slayer Giant of Steel Dragons. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm not sure, like I've done the 1k cannonballs, I'm not 100% sure if I want to... I guess I'll remove it as a task, and I can always add more in later, but I'm just thinking that I'm always gonna need more cannonballs, so maybe I don't want to remove those tasks. Oh god, the next task is gonna be blowing 1k molten glass. I'm not really sure how long that's gonna take. So I'll get into that and I'll get back to you, but I think this one might be a little bit of a longer task. Alright, just dropped the ball a little bit on recording there. I went and did my 1000 molten glass, blew those into light orbs for a decent, I got 77,000 experience it looks like. Went and killed my task for 11 steel dragons, and I immediately rolled 1000 caramboins. So I am currently sitting here cooking caramboins, and I actually just got 88 cooking, which made me realize that perhaps I should have been recording for the last hour or so of progress and stuff that I missed. So there's 88 cooking, and we're just about done. 800 out of 1,000 caramboins here. And then I have a task for, I think it's Smoke Devils. Let's see if this will work. Tasks. Smoke Devils. 177 Smoke Devils after that. Not sure if I'll do the boss or not. I think I'll probably just do the little guys because it's like a nice quick task. And I just made 1,000 cannonballs, so I have lots of cannonballs for them. Yeah. I've tried the boss. I got two of the necklaces. Why can I not remember the name of those necklaces right now? Occult necklaces? So occult necklace. Why can I not say occult? Anyways, I got 2 of those and like 200 of the boss kills. So I just switched to doing the little guys because I'm not crazy about getting that. What is it, a steam staff or something? I think it drops. Not 100% sure what's the drop from that guy. I think it's a steam battle staff or something. I don't care too much about that, and there's always like mains there sitting killing the boss, so I like to do the player-owned house method where you teleport back to your house and like restore your special and health and everything between kills, because that just saves on 100% supplies, which I don't like using prayer pots and stuff if I don't have to. But every time I like go to my house and run back, in the 2 seconds I've left, somebody's like hopped to the world and started killing the boss, so it's a little annoying, a little infuriating. Anyways, I'll be back in a couple hundred caramboins here, and we'll go from there.
We're level 30.
Okay, so we've finished off our 1,000 caramboins. I'm gonna go quickly and do a birdhouse run, and then I'm gonna hop into that side. You know what? I might do a herb run too. After that, I'm gonna hop into that Slayer task, and I'll hit you up when I get there. Just coming to the end of a farming run here, using up a bit of those Ranar seeds that we farmed earlier from the master farmers. And it looks like we're on course to get about 70 Ranar weeds from one farming run, which is 8 seeds. I was hoping to average around 10 because I have the Addis plant growing currently, but it looks like we're gonna get around 8 per, unless we get super lucky here. This is actually, I think, the best patch, because you have, with the diaries, there's an increased chance to, or if it shows, no it doesn't show, but there is an increased chance at the Cat 3 patch to save a life of the herb. So as you can see, we got a decent chunk right there. Let's clean these up. And 74 herbs from 8 seeds. That's not too bad. That is... Oh, mathematics. What's 6 divided? Can I do it? 1.5, 0.75. What math am I doing? 0.75. 9.75? 9.25. 80. No, 74. Wow, divided by 8. What did I say? 9.25. Oh, I was right, okay. I said like 8 numbers, but yeah, 9.25 herbs per seed. So if we are doing 30 seeds, we average 9.25, which we may or may not. That's a good 277 Ranner weeds, which is significantly higher than 0. I'm gonna have to edit out all those mathematics. That was embarrassing. And here we are coming towards the end of our Smoke Devils task. Like we've averaged 68k Slayer experience per hour somehow. I did get 1 superior, so that helps quite a bit with the average. And it's also like a barrage cannon. Pretty darn quick task, which is nice. Definitely I can't see any reason ever to skip these. So I'm gonna finish up here, the last couple kills, and then I'm gonna get into another spin on my task list. Alright, let's take a look at what our next task is going to be. 180 Cave Kraken. Alright, I'll take it. Let's get rid of this idiot here following us around. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the first episode, guys. And I just have here a new updated version of the spin wheel that I think is a little easier to read. And we're going to go and give it a spin, and we'll see what task we'll be jumping into at the start of our next episode. If anyone made it through all this time, thanks for bearing with me, and I look forward to seeing you in future episodes. Awesome, 1K Giants Foundry rep. That means we're going to have to hop into a new quest and do some smithing right off the bat. So looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Peace.